Yes, oh yes, baby, you know what time it is. From the Rocky Mountains of Utah down to the Gulf of America. This is 100 Proof Football. My name is Paul Kleckler, joined as always by my co-host Adam, the Pontiff Pope, looking large and in charge, baby. Your head's taking up the whole screen. I like it. We here together, and I'm thankful to be here with you, man, on Thanksgiving Eve once again. Back again, brother. Hobbit's tale.
Another year, another Thanksgiving, another time for us to get fat, and another time for us to get drunk.
I mean, say less. I think that's a call to arms right there, baby. Let's go. You know what? In other words, I will drink to that. Cheers, sir.
Cheers. And I'm pretty much drinking straight tequila right now.
Nice. So I'm drinking straight
it is
bourbon.
What it is.
That's what we're talking about. I'm going to see if I can fix your little camera on the fly right now. Let's see how good I am at what I do. Oh, man. Look at there. Oh, we got some folks.
Right now.
Hey, you had some guests.
Close the door.
Lay the law down, baby.
Ella Grace.
Special guest. We supposed to have a designated driver. Can she drive yet?
I did take her. She did drive the car, and it was in a bad choice by myself. But she turned 14 the day after Halloween, and I did let her drive the car home, and that was a big mistake. I should not have done that. She does not know how to drive, and I trusted her, and that was a poor judgment. Yeah. And I was sober.
Oh, I thought maybe it was out of necessity. You know what I mean?
No. I just thought she had it, and she convinced me, and I was wrong. I was dead wrong. Never again.
I love it. Well, you know, it's a little premature. That's all right. Chat. Shout out to chat. I see a lot of folks over there in the chat. Lighting it up over there, but that was before the show started, Chad. I want to hear from you. Let me know how you doing, what you drinking on. I'm on this Willet, by the way. One of my favorite bourbons. Willet. And what tequila you drinking on today, sir?
Kukots? I don't know.
Yeah. Some what now?
Kukoks.
Okay. Well, you and them cocks, you just keep swallowing them things. All right. We're going to go and look at how we did from last week. We're going to update it. We're keeping tabs, baby. Keeping tabs. Vegas beat you by 1 game last week and widened the lead by 7 games on a 12-game season entering week 13. I think that's pretty damn good. They're averaging barely more than 1/2 of a game better than you on the money line for the season. I'm trailing by barely a full game this year as well. So Vegas doing what they do best, but we're right on his heels and we're making some money. That's all right, man. And looking forward to this week. New format this week. Marshawn Lynch, Beast Mode is in the chat. Shout out to Beast Mode. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well, people. All right. So before we get into week 13, my brother, it's time to talk about some sorry performances from week 12. It is time for, you know what? Cheeks of the week. Yes, sir. Cheeks of the week, baby. What you want to talk about? What really chapped your ass last week, sir?
I mean, it's not chapping my ass at all. I just like to call attention to it. JJ motherfucking McCarthy.
Oh, like, man.
This guy, ever since college, he was kind of always cheeks, but hey, if you have the script, You don't need to be that good of a quarterback apparently in college. So, there's a little shade over there. I mean, if you're getting compared as far as an NFL quarterback to Jamarcus Russell and Zach Wilson, you got to be fucking cheeks. So those are his two highest comparison right now in the first 5-6 starts he's had is to Jamarcus Russell and to Zach Wilson. And these are not good stats. He's ranked 851 out of 852, right next to Jamarcus Russell.
Damn.
His last 6 starts, 1 INT, 2 INTs, 1 INT, 2 INTs, 2 INTs, 2 INTs, and he has probably 0. I mean, he has a few touchdowns, but like half of those INTs go for like touchdowns. So it's almost a 1 for 2. And that's a bad ratio as an NFL quarterback. And hey, he's a good-looking guy, I guess, and that's why he's compared to Zach Wilson. So I mean, there you go.
Is that why?
Yeah, maybe you can write it out on the Jets next year or something. I don't know, but to me, you know how it is. Your cheeks.
That's it. I got an even better stat for you than that. Last game, if J.J. McCarthy would have taken every drop back pass and spiked it into the ground, he would have had a better quarterback rating than he ended up with. And that's a true fact. Going 0 for 0 completion despite everything to the ground, he'd end up with a better quarterback rating than he had. Look, my cheeks of the week, man, it's still a theme from last week, dude. It is none other than the Steelers' defensive coordinator, bro. I can't put up with this no more. I can't take it no more. All right, look here. You got the highest paid defense in the league. You can't stop nobody. Yeah. It's inexcusable, okay? It's inexcusable, and I'm tired of it. I'm tired of Tomlin's ass. I'm tired of this defense ass. I'm tired of this mediocre quarterback play. I'm tired of what? You got rid of George Pickens. He's one of the top 5 receivers in the league now. You got damn DK Metcalf. You can't even get him the ball. This is terrible. I hate it.
He's the new George Pickens.
I'm telling you, I hate it. You know what? And somehow we still gonna make the playoffs and fuck up our draft pick. Yeah. We still no, just because it's gonna fuck up our draft pick, we're gonna make the playoffs and just screw us up even further going into the draft at Pittsburgh next year. If you ask me, just tank the season and go get the best quarterback you can in Pittsburgh and make everybody happy. So Steelers defense, you're what? Cheeks. That is correct. Yeah. That is correct. So that's how we're starting it off this week. Chat is dead. Chat is not even here, man. They all on the road. They traveling. They leaving LAX. They getting their flights blocked from protesters. They can't even get out of town, man. I hate it for them. But that's going to do it for the little housekeeping. Oh, no, we got one more thing to do. We got some settling up to do, or one of us does.
Yeah, just one of us.
Oh, just one of us this week. If you're new to the show, at the end of the stream, after we talk about the Week 13 slate of games, we then go on to the parlay section of the show, and we start the parlay off every week with the bourbon, scotch, and beer parlay. That is a spread, money line, and over-under with the corresponding drink attached respectively. And if we miss any of the 3 legs or all 3, which has happened a few times this year, we drink the corresponding drink as penance and as a little, talent water to start the show the following week. So I lost my bourbon leg. I picked the Bills to cover the spread. Well, they didn't even fucking win. So I got to take a shot on that. But by the way, you popped the cherry. Finally, it was our worst year of bourbon scotch beers of all time, and you finally hit one. Cheers to you. I drank to that, and here is my shot of bourbon. Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah, I like that. Roger Goodell just preemptive on this, but Joe Bones, because about 2 or 3 weeks ago, he called us out on it. He's like, dude, if y'all not going to bet on this, and I was like, I'll start betting on it. And now we're going to start hitting on it.
Oh,
you're welcome, Joe Bones, and you're welcome to that. So now I'm dialed into bourbon scotch beer.
I hear you. I put my liver on that. I don't put my money on that because I like to make bigger money than that, than a 3-leg parlay can get me, as you will see by the end of the show. But that's it. If you good with that, man, we're going to start the new format and start a tab for Week 13, baby. You ready?
Oh, I'm ready. Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Actually, curious about this new format.
I've not yet begun to defile myself.
Open bar, dude. Tonight, we're getting fucked up.
I love scotch. Scotchy, scotch, scotch. Here it goes down into my belly.
All right. It's going to start out similar than I used to. You're bellying up to the bar, Adam. You got the TV, you got the remote to the only TV in the whole bar. You get to control what everybody watches. What is your game of the week, sir?
It's just like the most exciting thing in sports, that 40-yard dash, and it's when the gun goes off. So it's the very beginning of this. It's the Detroit Lions, Green Bay, playoff implications, everything.
Playoffs?
I mean,
Divisional matchup. Let's go.
Yeah, divisional. Everything is like on the line on this. And honestly, I mean, there's so many question marks with the Detroit Lions defense to Jordan Love's throwing ability. Because honestly, he's been cheeks this year. I don't know who's throwing the ball. This is not Jordan Love, but fuck it. This guy's, I don't know. He's just doo-doo from what I saw last year. But Detroit Lions, they just got tore up by Jameis Winston and all that. So, but I will say this. Jameis Winston is going to go down guns a-blazing. He has zero shits to give, and he's going to do anything possible. He could be lining up at the quarterback and have a catch as almost a tight end.
I love it.
Wide touchdown. So, that is Jameis Winston, and God bless him. The NFL needs more people like that. In this game, man, I went back and forth, but I got to stay true to my heart. Detroit's favored. I'm going to go Detroit Lions win. I just want them to win.
I like that, man. Look. Yeah, the drunk ostrich was on the loose last week, man. Caught a pass and went to the end zone, dude. I loved it watching Jameis do his thing. He prayed for the Lord to deliver him from interceptions. Well, that ain't quite happened. Well, pick sixes. He ain't thrown many pick sixes when he prayed for the Lord to deliver him pick sixes. He should have been a little more specific, just said interceptions in general. Because if you talk about somebody going down guns a-blazing, well, he going to murder suicide whoever he's guns a-blazing against. He going to shoot them and then shoot himself at an interception with a chance to win it. That's what he's going to do. But, hey, I loved that game last week. I think this is a pretty easy game, a bounce-back game. I feel like Detroit almost feels like they lost last week, man. That's pretty embarrassing. They didn't. But this is Detroit's bread and butter. It's Thanksgiving, baby. The turkey leg's going to be on the field after the game, man. Thanksgiving 3-1-3 all day. I also have Detroit, brother, so I drink to that. Cheers.
Cheers.
I'm also so excited for tomorrow, man. So excited for tomorrow. My game of the week. I'm starting my tab tomorrow on the couch with some damn stuffing, some squash casserole, boy, and I want to see the Chiefs and the Cowboys at 4:30. The Chiefs on the road to the Dallas Cowboys, the two traditional Thanksgiving games. The Cowboys, your boy called it last week. The wrong team was favored, and I was right. That's all right, because I called 10 dogs last week. I was drunk up. I just realized when I went back and looked. You had me fucked up last week, Mr. Pope.
That was not me. That was you. That was not you. I was like, are you sure? You're like, I'm doubling down.
Hey, I hit like 4 or 5 of those, but
Well,
I digress. Look, this is a very good game. The Cowboys can win this game. And look, I actually zigged when I should have zagged. I'm going to go back to this game in a minute. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and do it because we're doing it off the cuff with the new format. Look, I got the Cowboys wrong team favored, baby. I'm not afraid to take them. I think they got a better offense than the Chiefs. Yes, I said it out loud. And I think the Chiefs, who used to have that stellar defense, is not looking quite as good anymore. If they can shut down Rashee Rice, they'll win the game. And if they can play mistake-free football, they'll win the game. And I expect them to do just that. I think they're riding high after last week and ready to prove something on the traditional Thursday game. Talk to me.
See, everything you just said makes perfect sense. However, I've seen the Cowboys play, and when you expect them to win, they lose. And when you expect the Chiefs to win, they lose. And when you expect the Chiefs to lose, they win. And when you expect the Cowboys to lose, they win. So who the fuck knows, man? This game is going to be a fucking coin flip. I could go either way, but I got Kansas City Chiefs all the way because, you know what? I like them a little bit better. I like Patrick Mahomes. I like their offense. They have more. They can spread the ball out a little bit more efficiently. I like their defense a little bit more coherent. So yeah, give me Kansas City to win this game.
All right, we don't have to drink to that. And I note yourself on the new format. I wasn't supposed to talk about a game we disagree on yet. So moving right along to tease that to the new format of Week 13, the consensus picks for Week 13 are on the board. We have Green Bay at Detroit. We both picked Detroit. Chicago at Philadelphia. We both taking the Eagles. Stop me anytime you'd like to make a comment about a certain game and something that's on your mind that the people need to know. The Rams at Carolina. I think everybody understands why one of the only two teams with a top 5 offense and defense are picked against the Panthers' ass. The 49ers we both have on the road at the Fighting Shadur Sanders. We both have Jacksonville at Tennessee. I was waffling on that one, man. I mean, Tennessee put up some points on Seattle last week.
Yeah, but I don't know if Seattle just took the foot off the gas and they're like kind of mindset, easy coasting in Tennessee. I mean, it's an NFL team. I mean, anytime, any week, you can be beaten in the NFL. So maybe that was what it was with Seattle.
There you go. Well, speaking of Seattle, we both have them picked at home with the 13th man against your Week 12 Cheeks of the Week, J.J. McCarthy. We have the Vegas Raiders ass on the road of the Chargers. We both, no shock to anyone, have picked the Chargers. Bills on the road of the Steelers. Well, the Bills, they having a lot of struggles, man. They're losing to Miami, losing to Texas. So what more do you need in the Pittsburgh defense for a get-right game and Josh Allen? So we both have the Bills on the road at Pittsburgh. When it comes to the Denver Broncos, we have the Mile High Ponies on the road winning at the nation's capital at the Commanders. And last but not least, we both have the Fighting Drake Mays picked at home at Gillette.
I actually waffled at that one too. I said,
okay. I like where your head's at. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, stay tuned to the parlay section. Let's see if we did anything about that. And also, yeah, we have the New England Patriots picked at home against the New York Giants. So talk the ones you were on the fence about before we move on. That was a big chunk of games right there that I'm not going to analyze in depth. If there's one or two you want to touch on, let me know about it.
I mean, there's quite a few. I mean, you can touch on almost all of them, like Michael Jackson with kids. So let's do San Fran with Cleveland. Cleveland has the defense. Myles Garrett, I mean, he is putting up some damn impressive numbers. San Fran, I mean, Purdy, 3 picks last week. So, I mean, this is kind of a Cleveland's game at Cleveland that they can actually take. Jax, I'm not overlooking. Like, some of these games are just scary to me. I like most of them. Buffalo at Pitt. Okay, I think Buffalo's got it. They lost to, what was it? Miami?
Miami and Houston.
Well, then after they lost to Miami, Josh Allen had 6 touchdowns, and then they lost to Houston, so it might be another 5 or 6 touchdown game from Josh Allen too. So I like Buffalo a little bit more, and then New England Giants. Man, I was almost like 55-45. My initial pick was the Giants, by the way, I went with New England.
I like it. I mean, to touch on what you said, yeah, I mean, it's Jameis Winston is just, you throw a dart every week he plays, just pick him in one parlay because you never know. If he goes interception free, he'll win the game. As far as we talked about Buffalo. Look, another big game is Chicago, Philadelphia, man. I'm mainly picking Philadelphia because they're coming off the loss. If they had won last week, I might pick Chicago, who did win last week. So I want the role reversal there with those two teams. But, yeah, other than that, I mean, yeah, watch out Jacksonville, Tennessee. Jacksonville, they throw 3 interceptions last week somehow?
Yep.
Tennessee, if they play mistake-free football, they're still ass, but Jacksonville kind of is too, the London Jaguars. So, yeah, that's the Week 13 consensus among 100 Proof. But now, hey, these next games, I didn't order what you ordered, man. It's time to split. We got to split this check. We got to split the check. All right. We already talked about the first game. Dallas, wrong team favorite against Kansas City. Okay, your boys got Dallas, and they're plus 152 if you take them on the money line. And KC is minus 178 if you take them on the money line. The next game up, now we're going to go in depth on all these games here. You have Baltimore, and I have Cincinnati, wrong team favorite. So, let's talk about it. Tell me why you got Baltimore.
I don't trust Cincinnati's defense at all, so I think Derrick Henry might have a little bit more tread on the tires. I know it hasn't looked like that in the past few weeks. And honestly, Lamar Jackson, he had, since he's been coming back, I think he's been struggling with the running game. So I think they're going to try to make amends to that with the poor Cincinnati's defense. So I think Baltimore, and I think Zay Flowers. I'm very high on Zay Flowers this week too. So Baltimore, I just think has much more talent and playoff bound than Cincinnati.
I like that you said Zay Flowers because on our in our parlay section, in the last 2 weeks I have picked a Zay Flower touchdown, and he got tackled at the 1 2 weeks ago, and last week had a man beat wide open for a touchdown, and they pass interfere with him on purpose to stop him from getting the touchdown. So I was blown about both of those things, but he is due. But man, Joe Burrow is supposed to come back, man. And not only is he supposed to come back, he practiced last week, and a lot of people say he could have played last week. I think they held him out because Jamar Chase was out, which is a little bit of foreshadowing for later on. So, like you said, Baltimore hasn't been firing on all cylinders lately, man.
Yeah, especially their defense.
Yeah.
That's not a Baltimore defense at all.
Well, and Lamar Jackson, too. I mean, he's what? He went 0 touchdown passes last week. Against a trash run defense. So, yeah, Derrick Henry got his, but they were all close. They weren't like he had some big runs. And the only big run I've seen Derrick Henry bust lately this year, he didn't take it to the house. He got caught. So, yeah, I like this. Cincinnati's got a lot to play for. Their season is not officially dead. It's on life support. They have to win this game. They're more desperate. Give me the triumphant return of Joe Burrow. I have Cincinnati wrong team favored. That is a plus 270 if you take Cincinnati on the money line, and a minus 335 you take Baltimore. Next up, I love this game. I really love this game. Talk about one I was 50-50 on. You have Houston, wrong team favored, baby. And I have on my check, because I didn't pay for that drink. I didn't order that drink. I got Indianapolis minus 215 on my check, man. What you think about that?
Dude, if you're not tuning into this game, you're not watching football, because this is one of the best games of the week. If it wasn't for Green Bay and Detroit, my Detroit Lions, I'd be tuning into this game because, I mean, honestly, Houston, we might have a problem. Davis Mills is like a man on fire right now. I don't know how you can bench this motherfucker after he's been showing out like he is. I mean, Houston's offense has struggled all season long. And I like CJ Stroud. We both love CJ Stroud. We think he's right for the team. We think he's the long-term answer. However, Davis Mills, he is putting up the numbers, and you're like, hey, if you're putting the numbers up, I can't do shit. So give me Davis Mills. That's what I went with it. It's like, dude, as long as he keeps putting up those numbers, yeah. And against Daniel Jones, he started off the season hot, so I was riding that wave, but now he's kind of cooled off, so give me Davis Mills' ass.
You can have his ass, man. That's all you. I heard you were kind of horny before the show started. Now you're talking about Davis Mills' ass, so drink up, buddy. I'm down. I'm here with you. I'll drink the Davis Mills ass.
You asked for the dick pic.
Look, here's why I agree with you. Houston's defense can take a guy like Daniel Jones, who has been up and down in his career, having a career year. But the Daniel Jones that we're used to reared his head in the fourth quarter with the game on the line. 3 points would have put the game away. And they got, I think, 6 yards combined in the fourth quarter. Total in the fourth quarter. With the game, now they're going against a much better defense. You said C.J. Stroud is the answer at quarterback. Look, I agree with. I think so. I agree to half of that when you said we both love C.J. Stroud. I mean, hey, he's the kind of guy that you want to be friends with, man. He's a model citizen. I love the guy. I love his humility. I love his passion for the Lord. I love this rookie season, but now this is two damn weeks back to back, or not two damn seasons back to back, y'all, where he has not looked the part. And Davis Mills came right in and is producing. Now, I've been blaming the offensive line for a long time, But
Yeah.
you can Davis Mills making the offensive line look like not the entire problem. They could be a lot better, but C.J. Stroud ain't producing with them numbers. If I'm Houston, I don't care if C.J. Stroud's ready. I don't let him come back yet. We talked about that in the offseason. Until Davis Mills falls off, you producing and you beating teams like Buffalo. So I totally agree. It sounds like I totally agree with you. I do think Indy's better talented overall. I think Indy also has a great defense, and I think Indy, with that great defense, is better than Buffalo's and better than a lot of the defenses that Jay Mills. Jay Mills in the chat, shout out. Then Davis Mills has faced this year. I think Indy has a better defense than that, and I think we'll keep him in check. I do have Indy at minus 215 winning the game. If you do take Houston wrong team favored, that's a plus 180. Next on the slate, I like your dogs this week. You only have 2 of them, but I like them. You have New Orleans wrong team favorite at a plus 230. And I'm taking Miami at the minus 280. Talk to me about New Orleans.
But before I talked about New Orleans, can we at least go to the chat? Do you like this new format? Split the check. I mean, we went all like.
Adam put his heart and soul into this, y'all.
I see, we did. I'm going to take credit for it. But hey, I mean, we both thought the stream the last few weeks have gotten kind of stale, whatever. I don't know, just something. We need something different. So we're trying to do something different. We needed your opinions. We asked your opinions. So I really want to know. I love this new format, but it's not what I love, it's what you guys love. So
basically, we found out that
in the chat
that the less time we're on camera and the shorter the show is, the better. So, hey, we getting this thing out of the way, man. So
I wish that helped in my sex life. The shorter, the better. Like, fuck yeah. I'm your guy.
So New Orleans on the road to Miami. You got the wrong team favorite. Tell me about the Fighting Tyler Shucks.
I'm just going with the New Orleans defense, and something crazy happens. That's all I'm going with. Miami, they have 4 wins, but those 4 wins I just think is inflated, and I do not trust the coaching at all. So, and I don't trust Tua, the cross-eyed Tua. So give me New Orleans wrong team favorite. There's not much depth into my decision making.
Well, I think it's why I like it was because it's 2 inept teams. It's 2 extremely inept teams. So ineptitude is exactly that for a reason. Any team can win this game. So though the Dolphins are favored, it is well within the realm and outcome of possibilities for them to fuck this up. So I do like that. 1 turnover, 1 pick six to change the game, and they're both going to be dealing them out, I think. So yeah, give me but I still like I still think as cross-eyed as Tua is, he's got the street.
He gets the job done.
Got the street career with the gang signs he's throwing up to get the job done with his team. Next up on the tab, man, Atlanta. You have ATL at minus 152. I got the Jets wrong team favorite at plus 128. Talk to me.
I like Atlanta's defense a lot better than the Jets' defense after they traded away their 2 best players. It's pretty much plain and simple as that. The Jets were okay defensively, like, all right, solid defense, but once they traded those 2 players, I think Atlanta's defense all around is a lot better. The running backs kind of like check each other off. I think backup quarterbacks, cool. Receivers, I'll probably favor a little bit of Atlanta, so that's what I'm going with. Just Atlanta.
Yeah.
Just seems like they have the nod.
Maybe because Kirk Cousins is kind of ass lately. He's not the cool Kirk Cousins I used to like. Another humble Christian man that I'm down for. You know what I mean? But when I watched that Inside the NFL, I forgot what it's called. No, it's Hard Knocks. Is that what it was? It wasn't even Hard Knocks, was it? What was the show that had him? It was like 3 quarterbacks that were following. And then
the Manning series.
I forgot what it was. Anyway, it was like deep dive on Kirk Cousins, and he's like doing this sports psychology stuff, which I get that being a thing, but at the same time, I'm like, hashtag mental health. That ain't my thing, man. You be a man or not. Can you deal with your life or not? Like, what kind of wimpy ass shit is that? I'm sure that's not kosher. You ain't supposed to say that kind of stuff. But like, fucking be a man. You gotta go ahead, sitting there and talk about your problems and shit. Now you're making $100 million. You gotta go sit there and talk about your problems. Man, I don't know how to deal with losing this game. So I don't know. His psyche kind of ain't there for me, man. And look, Atlanta beat New Orleans. They ain't beat nobody else. So, and their defense is cheeks. Kyle Pitts can't catch. Fucking Kirk Cousins can't throw. Give me Justin Fields to run around enough to win the game. So I got New York Jets, wrong team favored. And last, that I ain't paying for on my check, baby. You got Tampa Bay minus 146, and I got Arizona, wrong team favored at plus 124. This might be the most controversial, but I'll explain my reasoning after you tell me why I'm crazy. Talk to me.
I think, Tampa Bay has the better defense, bar none. And then, what's his name? The receiver's back.
For who?
Tampa Bay. Not Evans, the other one.
Godwin?
Godwin's back. So, yeah, now they got two receivers back. So, yeah, I think Tampa Bay, they are a good team. And honestly, at the very beginning of the season, they actually look like a really good contender for a Super Bowl kind of team. And Arizona has nothing throughout the last 5 seasons that's looked anywhere near like playoff contention, much less a Super Bowl contention. And at least I've seen that from Tampa Bay this year and the past few years. So, yeah, give me Baker Mayfield doing his thing on Arizona. I'm not overcomplicating it.
Here's why I'm taking it. It's a Wednesday, so maybe I am overcomplicating. But there's a lot of unknowns about this. Godwin's supposed to be back, but is Baker playing? He couldn't play the rest of last week's game. Also, he's sitting there talking about the Tampa Bay defense. They got 34 points at halftime or something like that last week. They're on a pace to give up 68 points. Talking about some Tampa Bay defense. I don't want to hear that crap. Now you don't know if you're going to have Teddy Bridgewater, I'd take the Vegas Raiders over the damn Tampa Bay Buccaneers. If you're going to have Teddy Bridgewater, and we don't know. And even if they say it's a minor AC joint sprain for Baker Mayfield, even if he plays the game, let him get hit on that shoulder. Let him fall on it and see he'll be right over there on the sideline again. Talking about, go ahead, Teddy Bridgewater. Because Teddy Bridgewater sucked ass when he went into the game. He couldn't do nothing. So now you couple that with...
I thought he was still catching high school.
Well, my wife's a huge Tampa Bucks fan. She thought Kyle Trask ass was about to come in. She didn't know. Nobody in Tampa Bay knows who the backup is, dude. And so...
Tom Brady.
Might be if they keep it up like this. But then also, you might have a return for the Arizona Cardinals this week when Marvin Harrison might be coming back.
Yeah.
And so if you put him back out there, the way that the passing game's been thriving a little bit the last couple of weeks with Arizona, coupled with a Bakerless Tampa Mayfields, that's not guaranteed. But at this point in time, on a Wednesday night, I'm going to take all those chances and take the dog, and that's why I had the wrong team favorite, Arizona. And that's why I can't pay for none of that shit. I want my own check. And that's
Marvin Harrison,
we're split.
the Cal Pitts of receivers.
All right, so that's it. Once again, we're looking at the consensus games for Week 13. We're done with the entire Week 13 slate at 34 minutes. That's pretty good.
Hell yeah.
There you go.
Record time. And I think we opined quite a bit, too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be sober as hell nowadays. My liver likes this new format. Hey, all right, we splitting the check. There it is once again, the games we disagree on. So now, we're going to our beer goggles segment.
I don't care if you're drunk and you're toothless.
Kind of.
Hey, Charlie's Angel.
It's a man, baby.
So the beer goggles segment now is, these are the games between your two hosts that we think the dog can win. These are all dogs that we think can win this week. Now, sometimes it just happened to fall this way on the new format that our consensus picks had 0 dogs. We didn't plan that. That's rare for that to happen. What? No!
Happy Thanksgiving 100 proof.
Oh,
Time
fuck.
to drink.
No, it ain't, boy. No, it ain't.
I'm about to be screwed.
Oh shit!
I'm about to be screwed.
Oh shit! I got to play that again. One more time. Jay Mills is now the new
Happy
King
Thanksgiving.
Dingaling.
Time to
With a
drink.
$125 donation, he says, Happy Thanksgiving. It is time to drink. We are going straight to the drink wheel. Straight to the drink wheel for Jay Mills. The OG King Dingaling is back. He's back, ladies and gentlemen. And
These guys, I love, but I hate at the same time. Like they know, like I think they understand. Like my eyes, are like saggy. Like, oh, he's fucked.
well, maybe
fucking
it's
more.
what I said, and I said that I'm updating his name in real time. FKD, you are FKD once again, sir. You need to fix your handle officially in this chat. Jay
Yeah.
Mills is the new King Dingaling. At 125, we spinning the wheel right now. Here we go. Man, and you know how Jay Mills, he always gets that +1.
I know, and I hate that. Oh God.
I happened to mention that I was going to be too sober, and there it is, the +1. It's the same way he always gets the top pick in the draft lotto. Every time. Even when he ain't in, even when it's pick is traded, he gets the damn thing. All right, go. Here we go.
Oh, big goal, son. All right.
All right, I just finished that cup. I got to pour another one, but he gets another spin.
Yeah, I have no ice. It's just warm tequila right now.
You have your face on the screen, but we on location. We see the suitcases in the bed and all that. We got one more gulp to take. Let me put a little something in my cup.
Which way is good?
Jay Mills, we love you, baby. Happy Thanksgiving to you, man. Cheers.
Oh, big goal, son. All right.
Man. All right. It's been a while, man. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna keep the theme going because we gotta fix the boxes up here, baby. We gotta fix the boxes. We gotta put Jay Mills' name everywhere. King Dingling has been dethroned.
Stanley's in the chat. He should
said
be
you
on
ain't
this
gonna make it, bro.
podcast. Who, me?
Yeah,
Man.
Stanley says you ain't gonna make it, dude.
I don't even want to hear from Stanley. Fuck that guy.
Hey, man. We supposed to have a designated driver tonight, but his baby mama wouldn't let him hang out with the boys.
Oh man, this guy. I heard he got good at squats by being in prison.
Hey, stay tuned. We are going to have more designated drivers on this segment, man. But, man, I didn't want to give the new King Dingling his due and his airtime because he deserves it. By the way, FKD, who you are now referred to in perpetuity, indefinitely, you are no longer to put your big boy parlay out there. Jay Mills as the
Mills, you better get your big boy parlay
as your new
in.
King Dingling,
Yeah.
you get to make a big boy parlay. Put it in the chat, and we will call it out as we do the show. So now back to the beer goggles section. These are the games that the teams that between the two of us have said have a chance to be the wrong team favorite and come through this week. There's 6 of them to choose from. And if you're building a parlay at home, this is a good list to go off of. If you're wondering some dogs you could pick, look at these 6 between your two co-hosts. Once again, let me explain it. Our consensus picks just
I see a lot of doo-doo on that screen.
it just fell this week that we did not agree on any dogs. None of our consensus picks were underdogs. No wrong team's favorite consensus. But among these 6 games, these 6 teams, one of your two co-hosts
My eyes are up here.
agreed.
I really
And
hate
King
you, Mills.
Dingling, he's
Smiley
done.
face emoji.
Well, he's gonna have to he's gonna have to change his name, but he done donated for a wheel spin too, bro. He says I hate Jay Mills.
Are you fucking
Dude,
kidding
I'm
me?
like totally trying to get healthy and shit again, like in the gym. I haven't been drinking and shit. But these boys got me drinking tonight. That's the way it's going. Let's see here.
Asshole. I love you guys, but you're assholes. Like, I do not want to drink anymore. I'm good for tonight. Oh, Jesus.
Well, I got news for you. You got to go +1. Here we go. Cheers.
Oh, big goal, son.
Cheers.
All right.
On that straight tequila, we're gonna do it. Don't ask him on a straight tequila night. The new King Dingling, Jay Mills. He must have got that raise he was looking for, man. I remember last time I talked to him. He did?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, he didn't even tell me, man. I like to hear
I don't
that.
want to hear this stop crying, bitch. I've seen you do push-ups. What a fucking asshole.
It's a chat drink. Chat, you got a drink with us? Chat, let us know what you are drinking on. Cheers, you guys.
Oh, chat and social? Yeah, I
Yeah,
do
it's a
it
social. Yeah. Or no, actually, it's supposed to be just a chat, but whatever. It's Thanksgiving.
yeah.
We doing the damn thing.
Thanksgiving.
That's it. All right.
Yeah, I drank 2 bottles of fucking wine, and that was after a margarita or a pina colada and something else.
Sorry for you.
It is what it is. Yeah.
Your hangover tomorrow. You're going to be on that shit. Jay Mills says Adam got to slow down on the pregame. No, that's the only way he makes any sense. Have you talked to this guy?
I don't even study. I just pregame.
So once again,
And then it all comes to me.
once again, that's your beer goggles list for the week. Between the two of us, we think some combination or all of those teams have a chance to win. If you're building your own parlay at home and you're looking for some dogs, check this list and see if maybe some of that makes sense to you, and you might find your winning ticket among that list. But now after that, that's done it for week 13. It is time for the Bourbon Scotch Beer Parlay.
One bourbon, one scotch, one
Bruh, y'all got to be like J Mill said he's drinking his Knob Creek single barrel select rye tonight, man. He's got some top dollar, top shelf shit. He's slobbing the knob, and he's here right with us. And Goodell, right on time saying slob on the knob. I like it.
Hey, it works, man.
Me and the commission on the same page, dude.
Yeah.
The way that comment came through when I was saying it.
Knob Creek is pretty damn good.
Oh, I do like the knob, man. I like the knob. All right. Your Bourbon Scotch Beer Parlay.
Oh, yeah. You think I would be ready for this?
You know.
Well, I thought I
You
said
don't even
to
have one job anymore. You have like half a job. You just gotta be present. You know?
But I sent it to you earlier, so I thought it'd be already on there. Now I got a good bag. Hold on. Let's see, my bets. There he goes. Okay. No. There he goes. Okay.
All right, who you got?
So my spread, I got the Chiefs -3. For my Scotch, the money line, give me the Ravens. And for the over-under, I actually really love this. Give me the Packers-Lions 48.5. Give me the over on that game. So $100 is plus $350. That'll win you $450.
Plus your $100 back. That's right. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
The $350.
Yeah. So you're getting $350. I like them odds. Let's take it, man.
$350 like this monster.
There you go. Let me
South Park.
clear the board. I got to do mine off the cuff because I actually didn't do mine ahead of time. That will be a new thing. We can still do this off the cuff if we want to, but I like that you put a little work in today. I'm gonna do an all Thanksgiving parlay.
I wanted to do that.
Well, you know,
And I didn't.
you missed your moment. Give me Detroit to cover the 2.5. I think they're gonna kick the shit out of the Green Bay Packers. Oh, I put that
like
I put
it
that, I put
already.
that in the wrong place. Hold on. Detroit -2.5. All right, give me Jay Mills. Be queuing your big boy parlay up, man. We're gonna put it in the chat. We're all gonna bet it. We're gonna call it out, man. You are the new King Dingling. There's a little bit of responsibility involved.
I
being
got
King
Detroit
Dingling.
-3 right now. Would you still take Detroit -3? Because I'm putting it in right now. So you can put 2.5 as the
yeah,
official.
that's fine.
Okay, I'm asking your
my
opinion.
app's got 2.5.
Okay.
Then I got the Cowboys wrong team favor, baby.
I like it.
And then I want the under. I want the Cincinnati at Baltimore. I want the under 51.5. What does that get me, sir?
That's plus 850.
Nice. So $100 when you $850. What's wrong with that? I'll take it. Little Thanksgiving, something to be thankful for. You see what we're doing over here? Big Daddy Bald Seagull says, apparently I'm resurrecting my old name. There you go. I like it. I like it. And now it is time for the parlay section. Oh, before we do that, I've got things out of order in my list. Once again, we're looking at our picks one last time. There's Adam, week 13 total picks. He's got 2 dogs, Houston and New Orleans. And all money line after that, he's got the favorites. Your boy, to sum up our week 13 picks, Dallas, wrong team favorite. Cincinnati, wrong team favorite. We got the Jets as dogs, and we got the Cards as dogs. That sums up our week 13 picks. It is now time to go to the parlay section of the show. Man. All right, I got 3 parlays from you, Adam. You want to do your 8-team or your 10-team first?
I thought it was just the 8. That's the way I did it. I'm sorry.
Right. No, it doesn't matter. I didn't ask you.
Also, Jay Mills in the chat said, it's the big boy parlay all games or just minimum 9 games?
The good thing about being a big
really
boy,
doesn't
Jay
matter.
Mills, is you can put any parlay out there. You can be as little boy as you want. But we encourage you to the floor is yours, sir. The floor.
Sometimes the water's cold.
That's it. You just want to dip your toe in. But, you know.
The whole point is to try to win.
You-
And you're like, dude, I won my big boy parlay. I won $10 off of 12.
That's like, man, I get so mad at some of these. I ain't gonna call them out. Never mind. I've done it before. I saw this one. I think it's. I ain't gonna call
them
it.
out.
I think it's the juice, but it might not be. It's one of these folks. It's Dr. Locks. And he's talking about, man, we won $4,000 on this parlay. They're running around throwing chairs in their office. They're so pumped and everything else. And you watch the whole 30-second video. They finally put the parlay up, but they bet over $1,000 on it.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, that ain't shit, man. That's a $10 parlay winning $40. That ain't shit. So these parlays are different. The one we got on the screen right now from you, Adam Pope, is a $25 bet that will win you almost $1,200. Call it out, baby. Your 8-leg parlay.
All right. So I got top to bottom, Detroit Lions. I like them all day. I like the Chiefs. Just outright win. Give me the Eagles. Give me the Bucks to beat the Cardinals because the Cardinals are cheeks. Give me the Texans, wrong team favored. Falcons over the New York Jets. And then Jags over the Titans because, I mean, who doesn't beat the Titans? And then give me the 49ers over the Browns. I mean, that seems pretty damn reasonable to me.
It does, which is a little bit why I'm worried about it, but I'll take $25 to win $1,200 all day, sir. And usually with an 8-leg parlay, man, you got to put more than that on that. You only got 1 dog? Man, that's great.
Yeah, and that's the Texans. I love the Texans as a dog.
Hey, you just won bourbon scotch beer for the first time last week. We're going to start a streak, man. Don't call it a comeback. We're doing the damn thing. Your boy starting out with a pretty big 7-leg parlay. Here we go. I got KC to win. Now, I got 4 dogs on this job. I got Houston, wrong team favorite. Smoking on what you smoking on. Puff, puff, pass. I got the Jets, wrong team favorite. Give me the Bungalows on the road. I want the Cardinals with Marvin Harrison against a banged up at best Baker Mayfield on the road. Give me the Cardinals. And I also want the Tennessee Titans because Jacksonville is ripe for defeat. Give me Jacksonville to get beat. Wrong team favorite. I also have easy picks, what seem like easy picks. Seattle and the Chargers as well. That is a plus 10,000 right there. So what is that? I forgot to do the math ahead of time. If you do that parlay, right there, $20 will win you $2,140 and 5 motherfucking cents. Let's go. What's wrong with that?
Nothing's wrong with that. I like it, except for, you know what's going to be cheeks? Is when, like, Seattle loses or something.
Dude, I
It's
thought
like,
the same thing when I was saying it out loud.
I was like, yeah. I was like, man, that's when, like, it goes awry. You're like, oh, this is good money. I got to let it ride. And it's like Seattle with the Chargers. The easiest picks of the week. One of those was going to cost you.
I hear you. So our another parlay, big boy parlay. We got some tweaks coming to this section too, but we've done a lot this week. Adam doesn't even know about the tweaks and the plans I have for this because there's no more bottoms up. Bottoms up.
Okay.
Bottoms up was a real time thing. We did it in real time. You already made the
yes.
pick. Bottoms up don't make nothing else. So now you got Adam has a 10-leg parlay. Tell us about it, Adam.
I have to look it up.
I mean, clearly it ain't
My
bottoms
bad.
up. You started with Dallas.
Well, that's the way it was in order, but bottoms up, I actually started with the Patriots, but once I actually put it in, so it's Patriots, Broncos. I like those two games. Chargers, Bills, Bucks. I mean, so far so good. Colts, yeah, I'm good. And then I went with the Saints. That was one I was like, but it's Dolphins. Dolphins could be cheeks any week, and their coaching is suspect. So I think their coaching is out. If they're smart, they'd probably lose this game on purpose. But then you got the Jags. I mean, it's Tennessee, Ravens, and then Cowboys. Wrong team favor. Because I really do think Cowboys could easily upset the Kansas City Chiefs. So, and for $20 to win you over $2,000, yeah, all day, every day.
Well, let's do it. I'm gonna bet it with you as I always do. You do the hit, 'cause you gotta pay me back for all these other bets I bet with you. That didn't come through. So I need to at least break even on your bets this year, brother. Next up, man, here goes my 8-game parlay, which doesn't pay as much as my 7-game because it only has 2 dogs. But I like it. We got Detroit. We got Dallas wrong team favored. Cincinnati wrong team favored. Then I also have the Rams, 49ers, Seahawks, Chargers, and Buffalo to win. If you do that bet, that will $20 will win you 1,027 motherfucking dollars. And I think that's good as well with only 8 legs and 2 dogs. What's wrong with that?
But you're hammering Seattle Chargers, man. God, that's
Well, hey, so make some other ones
I know.
with Adam. Stay tuned. We'll have some different theme parlays. I've already thought about them. I thought we had a designated driver section this week. But so I didn't introduce any new parlays, but we have new ones coming new themed parlays coming at you next week. Designated
It's
driver
like you're
or
his
no.
kid, and he went out for cigarettes.
Yeah. Oh man, one of my favorite parts of the whole parlay section is what? Showing them what? TDs. We got some TD only parlays coming your way. Adam, I like yours. You tailed my Zay Flowers thing. He's due. Tell me about your parlay.
Yeah, actually, I was picking up on that before you even said anything. So I was like, I just have a good hunch with Zay this week. But I did notice what you said. I didn't preference it, but I getting stopped at the 1, getting a pass interference. I was like, dude, and this guy is a dynamite. Like, he is very spunky. I think Jake Ferguson. I mean, he is a solid touchdown getter for Dak, and they're going to throw touchdowns all year. I've been riding the fucking wave with Devontae Adams, and you said, dude, you always pick Devontae, but who leads the league in touchdowns this year? Devontae. So I don't understand why you keep hammering. But this week, I went into Puka.
Nope.
And then Charbonnet. Charbonnet's been he's a touchdown vulture, so I'm going with Charbonnet. And then Keenan Allen, just because it's against the Raiders and just because they might kind of need him, I don't know, just get him a point or two. So I like this. I think it's solid. So $20 will win you over $1,700. So yeah, look it.
I like that. The one thing I don't like is how much Charbonnet's been vulturing, and then now that'll be the time he doesn't.
Yeah.
But hey, I like it. It can totally happen. It's within the realm of possibility. Your boy putting up this one right here. Big boy, motherfucking TD only parlay. I want Rashee Rice.
I like it.
I want George Pickens.
Okay.
I want St. Brown first touchdown of Thanksgiving. And I want, with the return of Joe Burrow, I want 2 Jamar Chase touchdowns. I want
that's big boy.
2. And that $20, you put a dub on that at the ATM, man, that'll win you $3,988. We're going to go ahead and just call that $4,000, baby. If you get that to come through. And that's, hey, you'll know on Thanksgiving that a lot of that's hit. You can just cash that shit out if St. Brown, Pickens, and Rice have hit. Let's go. But I think Jamar Chase with the return of Joe Burrow, 2 tutties. I'm calling 2 tutties anytime TD.
I like it.
Anytime TD, man. And we're at an hour, and we're about to we've done a couple wheel spins. We've been bloviating and still trying to get used to the new format. We're a half hour ahead of schedule.
I had no clue what this new format was. This is all new to me.
Well, you know.
Well, I did put in the work. I'm sorry. I did put in work.
Well, I have the, if I can find this would be the, oh, here it is. Hold on. So we had an impromptu meeting at the last episode, okay? So these were our tips. Comment on games ahead of time instead of in the moment where it's delayed and it don't get mentioned what's topically relevant. I think we checked that off. No, that ain't it. They said it's too long. Done. I can't even read my writing. I was drunk
That came
up.
from one of our best friends too.
I was drunk up. I can't. And then basically they said they want to have a clan meeting after the show. So
I got my hood in the back.
if you want your clan meeting after the show, let us know. We'll give you the link to the Zoom meeting after the
That's
show.
what's in the
man.
suitcase. We got it.
All right, here's the brand new, newly crowned King Ding-a-ling. His big boy parlay. He's got Pats, Broncos.
Hold on, let me put this in.
Sure, go ahead.
Let me go ahead and refresh.
He is
and put
worth
it
the
in.
time.
All right, he is King Dingling. I hope he goes in order though. He does not go in order.
He's got Pats.
I gotta find Pat's. Hold on. Oh, he's going bottoms up. Okay.
Broncos,
Okay.
Chargers,
Okay.
Cardinals. I like it. He went wrong team favor, baby.
Gotcha.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Give me he wants the Rams.
I gotta find out. He went out of order. As far as what I got. Rams. Got it.
He's got the Dirty Birds.
Gotcha.
Got Houston wrong team favor.
Keep it going.
Got Jags. He's got Bengals wrong team favor.
Man, this.
You're going to make some
Okay.
money at this is. He got Cowboys wrong team favor too.
I mean, I would have stopped a long time ago. This is big boy.
And then lastly, he's got the Lions. That's not all the games, but that's the one he picks. And I didn't realize it because I read it in real time. He did something different. He went bottoms
Is that
up
11
style.
teams?
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes. What does that get you? It's a plus what?
Plus 47, 8, 23.
So $20 get you 9,000?
9,000.
Nice. Let's go. I'm betting.
9,500.
If you hit that King Ding-a-ling, I don't know. They gotta pay
I'll
extra.
drink to you next week.
They gotta pay extra to unseat you. $50 extra if you hit that. Yeah, that's it. It could take $180 to unseat him. That's what I'm saying. If he hits that. Stanley says he's in. Stanley says he's here for the clan meeting. He's ready. He wants the link.
Stanley, I don't think you want to be there. It does not bode well.
Yeah.
I love you, brother, man.
Oh man. And that will do it for Thanksgiving. It is time for Last Call. All right, last call, baby. The floor is yours. What do you want to talk about? You want to do something cheesy, like tell everybody what you're thankful for? Or do you want to talk about your point of order for the meeting afterwards? Or what do you want to say?
Yeah, I'm not the Grand Dragon over here. I would like to. I mean, we always bring, and honestly, this whole week, I thought we'd be talking about college football. I mean, I thought we'd be talking about some cheeky games like the FSU Florida game. I thought we'd be talking about half-ass games with the Auburn Alabama. Like, I thought we'd be talking about Lane Kiffin. Where is he going to go to? Because 2 weeks ago it was all UF, and now it's LSU. I mean, college football is fucking nuts. So I just thought, with Stanley here, he's a college football guy. But he's not here, so I don't know what to talk about.
He's here in spirit.
I blame Stanley. Man, fuck that guy.
Well, look here. The games you mentioned, Florida State, Florida's like if a tree fell, does anybody hear it or whatever if nobody's around? Who cares what happens in that game? I mean, go Noles. But I hate the Gators. But other than that, they both suck. We have a vault bet. I'll open it up real quick. Speaking of Lane Kiffin, well, we have one about Ole Miss. Well, I bet 2-1 that he stays at Ole Miss. Yeah, you owe me a shot.
Oh, you think he's staying?
No, you owe me a shot from Mississippi State and UGA where you bet with your boy.
Oh, shit, man. And I lost $100. Fuck that guy.
He ain't here now. Yeah, he took your 100 and gave you a shot and left. You owe one more shot, baby. We're going to close the ball back.
I got you.
Yeah, I forgot you owed that, man.
Yeah.
And Jay Mills says FSU Florida's nothing to talk about. Kevin going to LSU. I kind of agree with
Kevin
that.
is going to
I
LSU,
think so.
yeah.
Why? LSU is in some ways the premier job in all of college football. There's no Auburn to Alabama. If you're Florida or Florida State, you don't compete with the other. Also, there's a Miami. In Georgia's almost that, but they're not looking for a coach. Ohio State's kind of that, but then you have to go down south to get down south athletes who are the best, and you live in Ohio, so that's a little bit of a challenge. Ask Notre Dame about that. So, yeah, LSU might be the best job in the country. I think that's where he goes, if he goes. I still think he stays at Ole Miss. I think.
You still think that?
Yeah, so we'll make this the last call. I think he stays at Ole Miss, and this is why. If anybody thinks that football is like you've always known it, it ain't. Why do you think Indiana's where they're at? Because they got the money now. Why do you think Vanderbilt's where they're at? Because they got the money now. It's all been rigged the whole time. ESPN said we want these teams to do better, and after about 10 or 12 years of paying them twice what they pay the other schools, with Vanderbilt making twice what Florida State makes or Clemson makes, for example, well, then it starts to happen. And so it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. It's the most rigged sport that exists. I can't believe you could even bet on it. But at Ole Miss, is your stadium not big enough? You know, back in the day, I don't even know somebody's got to look this up. The majority of NFL players, it wasn't 10 or 20, it was less than 20 years ago. The majority of NFL players came from Mississippi. Not Florida, not Texas, not Georgia, not California, not Louisiana. They were from Mississippi. And you're next door to Louisiana. You ain't far from Texas. You ain't far from Florida or Georgia. You can recruit all them people. If you got the money and the people are willing to spend, you can do anything you want there. And he's doing about anything he wants there. And if he leaves there to take another job, it's going to be more pressure for all that stuff. He's going to have a spotlight. He likes a spotlight, but he can have it now. There's no, hey, I'm going to put it like this.
So if
let me put it like this and I'll give
do?
you the floor. Can Ole Miss win the national championship this year?
No.
They can't win it. They have no chance.
No chance.
Okay. All right. Well, I disagree. I think they're one of 4, maybe 5 teams that can win
chance.
it.
They're not one of them.
I think they are. Okay, so we disagree on that. But I will say one more thing. Now, if he doesn't take one of these 2 jobs, he still has the cachet as if he took one of those 2 jobs, because 2 of the biggest schools in the country wanted him. And he said, no, I'm saying at Ole Miss. And that's even more of a recruiting tool to get people there, but also recruiting it what it used to be, because you just pay the motherfuckers now. The floor is yours, sir. Tell me what I'm wrong.
Well, I'm not going to tell you you're right or wrong. I'm just asking, if you're Lane Kiffin, what would you do? Like, that's
stay at Ole
different.
Miss.
Like, everybody's. I would too. I would stay at Ole Miss. I'd build it up like Bobby Bowden. And honestly, you could go 9-3 some years and not worry about shit. You could go 8-4, 7-6, and then you can have a bounce back year. Not to say that's what Bobby had excellence, but that small town vibe, and you grow the thing, like you're going to have a stadium named after you. You're going to be memorialized forever because you stayed at one thing. LSU, you already got Nick Saban. You already got like championships left and right.
Orgeron's ass.
Yeah,
and then they still ran his ass off. There's no like risk if you stay at Ole Miss.
So I mean, but Ole Miss, they're gonna worship you. They'll probably like pave a whole damn road out off of your name. So I would stay there and like just bask in the glory of that. Like, and money's what's an extra few $1 million at that point? I don't understand. Like, I mean, you're already well beyond your means, so maybe I'm missing something, but I'll just stay where I'm happy at. And if you're actually truly happy at Ole Miss, which he stated, stay at Ole Miss.
Well, let's check in with chat, see what they think. We got Stanley. He says LSU doesn't want to pay, so I'm not sure. I don't know. LSU, I think, outbid publicly Florida, but who knows what's going behind the scenes.
Well, yeah, who knows? Because apparently they fired and not fired their coach.
Well, my favorite thing about both of these teams, they both pledged 25 and 30 million to NIL every season when the NCAA limit is 20. You both just sitting there saying, we'll break the rules for your ass. Nothing matters anymore. There's no governance and we fear no penalty. Jay Mills says Florida had meetings with Boochers this week, and if Kiffin goes to LSU, it's not because Florida was outbid. I agree. I think either Florida or LSU will pay the exact same money, whatever he wants. Money's not going to be the factor. And I think Ole Miss will do it too. I think they will do it. They got plenty of rich people at Ole Miss, man. See, people are still thinking in the blue blood and all this kind of like lens of college football when it hasn't been that, and people haven't caught up to it yet. And then
I think Ole Miss, the Bamas, I think the U.S. we're screwed
because you have more schools in your state to compete with.
I think it's going to be the Texas Techs, it's SMU's, like people. Oklahoma State will rise again, kind of thing. I mean, since we're talking about the KKK, we'll have USC, the California schools with all those people, UCLA's. Like, it's going to be the big market schools that eventually get everybody. And the Alabamas, yeah, I think we're trying to hold on for as long as we can.
Well, this is what I hate about college football. I messed up my head. Dude, Miami spent how much money on their quarterback this year?
I don't know.
And they lost, and they probably ain't gonna make the playoffs. They might, but they probably ain't.
Playoffs?
But then, motherfucker, they gonna have to do it again next year. That's no big thing. They wiped their ass with $10 million or $8 million or $7 million for one player and wiped their ass with it. I hate
I ain't gonna lie. The chat's been blowing up since we've been talking about college football. We talk NFL, which is a whole string. It's like crickets. Talk about college, and they're like, oh, Lane Kiffin, all this and that. So maybe we should just talk about Lane Kiffin. Lane Kiffin podcast next week.
It'll be too late. He's supposed to announce Saturday or Sunday, apparently, is the rumor.
Yeah, it's supposed to be, I think, Sunday. Or I don't know. Well, I don't really fucking care.
College
It's
football's
okay.
been my thing my whole life, man, and I can't tell Chad enough how I can't stand it anymore, and it's ruined. It's a bastardized sport. It's terrible. I hate it, and that's not just because my team sucks. I hated it when they didn't suck, when they went in 23, and then I found out how much in 23 I hated it because undefeated don't even mean anything in football no more. So, whatever, college football, yada, yada, yada. But last thing I got to say is, fuck the Gators! From the Rocky Mountains of Utah down to the panhandle of Florida, this is 100 Proof Football. My name is Paul Kleckler. Joined by always is Adam the Pontiff Pope. Thank you for being here, man. All your parlays come through, and most of all, may all the women be satisfied. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone out there. We out.
We out.
That was pretty fun.